Welcome back again, Sid from Hunter and Chavy Investments. Today we're going to talk about fractional stocks. So I'm going to show you three sites that I use. So make sure you watch the whole video to the end. The ones that I've used personally and have been involved in. So let's jump right into it. So what is a fractional stock? So like I said, I alluded to earlier, fractional stocks is just it's a portion of the full share. So basically, you have, let's say, I'm going to use Amazon for this. I think Amazon's at they're making this video is trading $85 per share. In most instances that I've read, that you usually need to buy 100 shares. So it's about $2,000 around there for the Amazon stocks. So what you can do is you can buy a fraction of that for less than $1 to $5. Again, if I haven't said already, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stockbroker. So all things that I've spoke about, I've found on Google. So none of this is financial advice. It should not be construed as such. That's my disclaimer. So fractional stocks, you can buy them at a lower price for at an entry. So it gives you an entry level as far as getting to the stock market without being too involved. But again, word of caution: anything you invest, you have to be willing to lose. As one of the guys I follow on YouTube is, if you're going to invest in something, you have to be willing to lose, and it's a long-term process. It's not where it's going to quick gain, just like a. So what's the difference between stock and shares? So stocks refer to the company, and then the stock represents the non-specific ownership of the company. A stockholder owns stock in a company, which is totally different. So a share is a unit measurement of ownership in a company. So as I used earlier, it's just a share. It's just how much percentage of you own part of Amazon, so you're not going to own the whole thing. So a share is not the same as a stock split. Stock split is what has, I'm going to use Amazon again. According to CNBC, Amazon did their split where if you had 100 shares, you would split it, and then you have 2,000 shares. But the unit value is still the same. It's just the number of shares or the amount of pieces you can have is more. The first one I used is Stockpile. I've been using Stockpile for over 3 years now. And the good thing about a Stockpile, you can actually become a custodial account holder. So basically it means you can have your children have their own account and they can play with the numbers. But in the end, you are responsible for every transaction that's being made. And Stockpile is a good one. They used to have a website. Now they kind of migrated over to just a phone application now. However, there is a monthly charge of $4.95 per month to have their account, just to hold their account. I think it's $4.95 per account. So I have 2 kids. It's $4.95, so it's about $9, $10 per month, and they can play and get used to having stocks in real life, kind of at a smaller level. So we have the second one we have is Fidelity. Fidelity has also gotten to the game. Also, they weren't known to do fractional stocks, but now they're off. Before they used to just offer EFT, mutual funds and ETFs, exchange traded funds. So what they're doing now is they're offering fractional stocks by the slice is their thing, by Fidelity. So that's another one. My employer actually uses Fidelity. So now it's a great transition where you're able to use the money you have from your employment and then just move it around to your fractional stocks, where you're able to purchase certain stocks at your discretion versus just buying everything in bulk, as far as like mutual funds that's only offered by certain amounts of income class based on Fidelity's classifications. The last is Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab also offers fractional stocks. You can, like I said, you can invest as little as $5 to buy their shares. They have on their site here, you can see Apple, AT&T, Amazon, Target, Tesla. So you can buy all those fractional stocks at a fairly low price of $5. The only one I know that you have to pay a monthly fee is the Stockpile I mentioned earlier. I don't know about the Fidelity, and I don't know about Schwab. So comment below if you know that. Again, the last this is a bonus one. I know I told you there was 3, but I'm actually throwing an extra bonus one. And there's plenty out there. You just Google all the stuff that you want to Google and look into fractional stocks as a bonus, because I love you guys, and thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. So Webull is another one. It's another fractional stock that you can use. I think they have a phone application you can download and see real live training where it's intuitive rather than complicated to be looking at brokerage as far as like E-Trade or Schwab's or something like any of those sites that are a little more comprehensive. Webull is more intuitive, and it's more simple, easy to use. So according to Nerd Wallet, when you order or purchase a share, you're going to have 2 different ways to purchase the share. You can have it as a market order, or you can have it as a limit order. So the difference in a market order is you want to purchase the share at that time, so immediately, so ASAP, as soon as possible. So even then, there's because there's traders on the floor in the stock exchange, they will try to get your order in within the hour. But then the stock price may fluctuate in between now and then, so it's not really immediate. And then a different way to purchase a share is called limit order. So limit order is just based on the amount of money that you want to set at. Let's say you want to purchase Amazon stocks at a limit of $50. That's the highest you'll go. That way, you're not overspending. You're not overbuying a share price that's gone up since you actually put the order in. And that's it. I know it's a lot, but if you start to play with the fractional stocks, where it's low risk, where you're at entry level $5 to $10, maybe you want to put more. It's up to you. Again, this is just for educational purpose. This video, it's not to be taken as a financial advice or any kind of way, but it helps to share with everybody what I've gone through and the ones I've personally used. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.